Well, my name is Brian, I'm 19, I'm from Dublin, and at the moment I'm working for a premier cosmetic house as a makeup artist. And one of the main things, I suppose, that I do is that I'm a drag queen. A bit of a kind of funny thing how I started doing drag. 2 years ago, actually, my first gay pride, a friend of mine was putting a show together for the Pride Parade, and he said to me, he goes, "Would you fancy doing drag for you?" He goes, "I need another drag queen to perform." And I was like, "Oh, no, I can't." But he kept going on, and I was like, no. But eventually he kind of broke down my will and was like, "Go on, do it." I was like, "Right, feck it, I might as well." First gay pride, first bit of laugh, sure, you're gonna do it, might as well do it in style. So I donned this tragic looking wig, terrible looking makeup, and a shocking looking outfit. So that's kind of how I got into drag. I suppose the show, like the performance side of things and the look, and it is an investment, because you're investing, as I said, you want to kind of get yourself known and get yourself up there. And I mean, if you look at what I even look like now in drag to what I did when I first started, the difference is unreal. You're looking at like 6,000-7,000 probably, if you add up everything from like travel and wigs and makeup to clothes to shoes. That the idea is to look as realistic as possible. When I kind of first started, it probably was that bit unusual for people my age to be doing drag. That drag and things like that become a bit more mainstream, so it's become less and less unusual for people to be that bit younger. The time when I did it, I started doing it, I was young enough. Like, with the power of media and the fact that kids are coming out younger now than what they used to. I mean, the average age of coming out when I came out was 17, 18. Now the average age for people coming out is around 14. So my family reacted to me doing drag, and it was probably one of the really good way, actually. There was no malice or anything. I suppose the best way to describe how my family acted is, let me kind of paint a little picture for you. There's me, my first ever gay pride, performing in drag, and I look out across the crowd, and standing between two of my aunts is my nanny. A woman is 68 years of age now, at the time she was 66, standing there in a Dublin zippy up hoodie tracksuit top, cowboy hat on, and a bottle of Budweiser in her hand, screaming, "Go on, yeah, go on," across the crowd. So I mean, that's probably like a really good indication of how well they took it. Getting ready, I suppose, involves a lot. There's a couple of, I mean, the main thing would be the actual preparation of turning yourself from boy to girl, because you have to completely blank out your face in regards to, like, make your face totally non-gender specific, so you almost look inhuman first, and then you start applying things like, you know, your eyebrows, your lips, your cheeks, your eyeshadow, you know what I mean? It does require the skill and a lot of practice. Most public people, I mean, like, I've done a lot of prides around the country, Galway, Cork, Belfast, and a lot of times when you're out in public, it's more a kind of a shock, awe, than any type of abuse or anything like that. People tend to be more interested and kind of fascinated. So a lot of people do associate drag with gender dysphoria, but I mean, that's mainly because there's a couple of reasons behind it. One would be that sometimes someone who actually is genuinely transgender might start off in drag for the simple reasons that it's a comfortable and mainstream way of actually dressing like a woman. 90% of drag queens will openly admit while they're standing there dressed as a woman that they're a man, and they've no intention to be a woman. I mean, the greatest thing ever said is that it's, you know, to be a woman is ridiculous, because if you want to be a woman, then you're not going to be a good drag queen, because the point of being a drag queen is to kind of emphasise the womanly aspects of a girl. Where do I see myself taking drag in the future is always being kind of up in arms. It's a bit of a hazy future, you don't know. I won't throw the wig out, you never know. Might have to dust it off and comb it out. But she'll always be there in the back of the wardrobe if she has to be.